Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. Right, let's do this battle.
I'll explain the mission.
Yes, thank you, Alicia. Is it Alicia or Alicia? I'm pretty sure she said it's Alicia, so... The enemy has invaded the windmill plaza and taken almost the entire area over. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind the sandbags for cover as you advance towards the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. Pretty sure they'll be in the plaza area. Be careful, as there may well be enemy units hiding in the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show with the command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. So if Welkin or Alicia dies or 20 turns pass, we fail.
Begin. It's up to us to defend Bruhl. Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain.
Roger that.
Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
Alright, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
What are you explaining this time? That damage, unit system. Yeah. That's fine. Let's take point with Welkin. Welkin? Bring the map up. Yes, thank you. Grab some cover. Now, unfortunately, that guy's in cover as well. Yes. And it's annoying, incidentally, that when they ported this game, they didn't bother to actually change any of the button prompts. So it still seems to think I'm doing this with a PS3 controller. Again, that's something fairly minor, but it's it's annoying on PC ports, basically. Something that I'd like to see less of. That guy's going to take a little bit of fire to kill. This time I'm actually going to try and move all three of them up pretty much simultaneously. So unlikely to use their grenades too much. Because of course I can't get critical hits. Haha. Nice dodge. You can't get critical hits on enemies who are in cover. But by that same logic, they can't get critical hits on you. Nice kill. Good job, Mr. Town Watchman. Okay, make sure you're covering that approach. And we can end the current action. Alright, 1 turn, 2 kills. Pretty efficient. Okay. Well, I ran through a pretty heavy field of fire. Turn fire. Damn it. It was long range. He didn't have a great chance of getting that kill. Fortunately, it's the town watchman who's shooting back, and his accuracy's not that great. So. Okay, so we've got one enemy sort of in that area, one badly wounded enemy there. So, congratulations, Mr. Town Watchman, you get point. Mostly because the story doesn't care if you live or die. Thank you. I care because I'm a nice person and I don't want to see you killed, but if you do die, it's not going to cause me to fail the mission.
Ready to go.
And Welkin, move up. I keep wanting to pronounce it Velkin with a V, even though it's spelt Welkin with a W. Because this game does have this very odd mix of real-time and turn-based. As I say, it's odd, but it kind of works for it. Okay, make sure he's covering that angle.
My turn, okay?
So we're not going to need 20 turns. I seriously doubt it anyway. Okay. Once again, if they come through here, they'll have to go through a reasonably heavy field of fire. Well, not as heavy as it could be, but... And apparently they're comfortable staying where they are, which probably means they're dug in. Annoying little sods. Okay. Not great, Mr. Scout, but oh well. Okay, good. He's in reasonable cover. Still no sign of the enemy commander yet. Look, please, Welkin. Okay, Alicia's going to have to get a lot of shots on target to kill him, unfortunately, but should be doable for her.
My turn, okay?
I need to be careful about getting flanked. It doesn't actually do anything in this game. If they're crouched, then they're safe from critical hits regardless of... Nice shot! Yes, then they're safe... Ah! That was their leader, okay. Didn't even realise that was their leader. I'm not going to complain.
What's that?
I think that's incoming armour.
Sounds like a tank.
Yep, that's armour. Now remember, hit their weak spot for massive damage. Seriously, that's the best tactic to use against the enemy tanks. They've got a big, the big glowy thing on the back that you just saw. Shoot it. It's quite vulnerable. It's either that or have heavy weapons, which obviously we don't have at this point. Oh! Game continuing, okay. Okay, we've got nothing we can use against that tank, guys. Okay, somebody actually shot it in the thing. Okay, town watchman injured but not dead. And the bloody thing's gonna... Okay. Alright, what's our new objective? Because we clearly don't have the firepower to kill that thing.
Welkin, tank!
I noticed!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
We've got grenades.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow.
Roger that.
And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Okay, so we've got to get over to there.
Here we go.
Alright, Welkin, you get first movement. Thankfully, these guys are kind of terrible shots. Good kill.
Yes.
Get over there. Grab some cover and face that way so you can shoot them when they try to move. Move the town watchman up. Move him over to this side. Target that guy. Got a low. Nice kill. Okay, he's taken a bit more health damage than I'm comfortable with, but he's in a good covering position.
My turn, okay?
Yes, you can shoot the glowing weak spot on the back and it will do fairly significant damage, but... Okay, Come on, Alicia. Make these shots count. Yes! Okay, that's 3 of the enemy scouts down. Only 1 left, plus, of course, the bloody tank. Which is less than a stellar position to be in, but oh well. Here they come. Oh, let's face it, we're not doing any damage to it at all. And we're only doing 2 or 3 points even if we do hit the weak spot. Oh god, there goes the town watchman. The town watchman has retreated. By which we mean he's been horribly, horribly killed. Okay, flank behind it, please, guys. We can't do any real damage to it, but you're not running straight across the blighted thing's turret. Run behind it, we should make it clear. After we shoot this guy in the face.
Yes.
That is an international call, which means it's almost certainly a call center, which means I'm just going to ignore it. And Welkin is clear. Took out everything but the tank, although we did get one of our watchmen shot.
What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
Yep.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Roger that.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Don't worry, he will be. D rank. Yeah.
Chapter 2.
Escape from Bruhl. So just been added. Just gonna open my window while this next cinematic plays.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Oh, they'll be fine. Well, apart from the gunfire. They'll be totally fine apart from any bullet wounds.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Oh, come on, seriously? You're gonna shoot a pregnant woman?
Stop this now.
That takes an impressive level of scumbaggery.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does.
Oh, Steve Blum. You play so many generic assholes.
Stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave.
They're kind of inept
now.
not to have been able to shoot her when she did that.
Such a little girl. Drop it.
You've already stated that you're gonna shoot them regardless of what they do. So,
Isara!
Huh?
shoot him.
Hold it right there!
The hell was that?
Die!
Yep.
Darkson pig!
I'm sorry in that situation, she was
Are you
completely
okay?
justified.
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
She's going into labour, isn't she?
isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right.
Oh boy.
Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna need transport.
There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
And here's the thing. When you leave the military, I don't think they let you keep the tank. I could be wrong on that. But I'm not even convinced they let you keep service weapons anymore.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
and it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Fair enough.
Great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Excellent.
Well, assuming it does work.
And
What's
you
next?
got the ammunition for it where exactly?
You took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Well, at least they'll remember that driving a tank is definitely a multi-person job. Unless it's a very small tank. I love the fact this guy just has a tank in his shed.
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate.
So let's go help her.
Plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out.
So there's a lot of holes in this. One, I'm not convinced the military would let him keep the tank, even if it was specially built for him and he was a general. Two, I'm willing to accept that she could have maintained it and even installed a swanky new engine. That's fine. Where's she got the ammunition for it from? I appreciate I'm being picky here, but
Here's the brief for this operation.
All right, situation, please. Enemy squad is centered around a tank which is advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road, and if the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. They'll probably head for the gate and try to destroy it, and the tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's going to be next to impossible to destroy their tank. Till we can rendezvous with the Bruhl Town Watch, they'll have to do everything they can to keep that gate in one piece. Alright.
Alright.
Have I still only got scouts to work with?
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople.
So let's hold that gate.
Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
I'm listening about sandbags and hand grenades. Yep. In this battle, Alicia has grenades, but they are limited in number. Alright, Alicia.
My turn, okay?
Well, we're almost certainly going to have enemies incoming along that line, aren't we? So she doesn't quite have the range with her grenades. Trying to remember how I back out of actually using it. I want to say space, but I did. Okay, exit. That's the one.
Enemy sighted.
So I want to move her to there. Get her a teensy bit further forward.
Please hit.
Throw the grenade to blow up these two bits of cover. Because I know the enemy's going to advance along there. So I might as well make it a little bit painful for them. Want to advance through here? We're going to make you work for it, you complete scumbags. Right. It's a town watchman. I want you to get up there. Climb up there, please. So that lets you take shock trooper, 16 hits to kill. And it doesn't, and that's 16 headshots to kill. Jesus. At that range where, you know, not likely to actually manage to kill them, but hey, it's worth a go. Particularly if we then do this, so that our guys go to the equivalent of Overwatch, basically. It's, you know, get into a good defensive position. I don't want to leave them up there because they're actually shockingly vulnerable when they're that high, but 6 headshots to kill, which you're not going to get. But screw it, take the shot anyway. You didn't even hit him. Alright, descend. And join up with the other 2 to cover this approach. And we'll get 1 more point, so we're going to use it on Alicia, because at least she's got range. Be useful. And again, climb there. 16 headshots, which again she's not going to get. Yeah. Fire with that kind of range was never likely to hit, but that's okay. Because they're all in good defensive positions, so when the enemy tries to advance, they should at least be able to put a few bullets in them. And the enemy's cover has been badly damaged along that route. It should make it harder for them to... Okay, incoming tank. Brace for incoming mortar fire. Because mortar fire would be bad. Oh, nope, it's targeting the main gate. Unfortunately, there isn't a damn thing we can do about that tank. Okay, we've got an enemy scout advancing along that way. And he's down, good. Okay. Now watch out for the incoming shock trooper. Unfortunately, that tank's provided good cover for his ally. Shoot him right back. Okay. He's still up, but he is wounded, which is the important thing. I'll give the AI props. It's put that tank in a really smart place. Nice. And that is why I blew up the cover. Because I knew the enemy was going to advance along there. Because I remember this mission. I got stuck at this mission at least once. Small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player phase. Sometimes a unit which has suffered heavy damage and needs to help to arrive faster. They need some... So yeah, that's a med kit basically, which is fair enough. Alright then. Mr. Town Watchman. You're right in his line of fire, but you can kill him. Good job. Right, end your current action. I need these guys spread out a little bit, otherwise they're going to be vulnerable to fire from that tank's mortar. Though I suspect the tank will focus on...
Enemy unit spotted.
Good kill. Though yes, I suspect the tank's going to focus its fire on the gate rather than us. Because let's face it, we are not a threat of any discernible nature. That guy's still over there. Let's face it, even if I can hit that thing, it's still going to take a couple of hundred, yeah, it got 2 hits on that thing and it did 2 damage. And the thing's got 1400 health. So, yeah, we got nothing against that thing. So at this point, I'm just going to end the phase. Because at least we'll get bonus movement next one. For ending the phase early, I think. I think that's a thing, I can't remember for certain. Yeah, the tank's focusing on the gate.
No! If this keeps up...
Yeah, we're gonna need Welkin and his tank. Racer incoming fire, Alicia. Return fire. Okay, hit him with everything we've got. Damn it, the bastard reached cover. He's got a lot of firepower, unfortunately. Okay, he took some fire. If he keeps running along there, he's going to take a whole bunch more. Good. Okay, that stormtrooper's... Sorry, shock trooper is going to be a problem. I think it's one we can handle. Aha! Welkin has arrived. Excellent. And we now have a tank.
Here we go!
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Rox.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
We're on our way. So yes, it is Alicia. Yep. Yes. The tanks are powerful, but require twice as much CP to use.
Hostile sighted! Hostile sighted! Look! It's a tank! It's a galleon tank!
Aha! Sucks to be you guys.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
Yes, we do. Long story.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Roger that.
Alright, let's go take it down.
Okay, we don't actually have a clean line of fire at the enemy tank, so we're going to use the... Yes, thank you. We're going to use the mortar to take out that guy. And he is toast. Yes. Thank you. So yes, don't get shot in the arse, basically, is the rule of tank combat in this game. Alright, that's all we've got on this one. Now then. Alicia, you don't have any grenades. That sod's going to be tricky to kill. I'm just going to do that. Just got a whole bunch of fire there, unfortunately. Town watchman. It would have helped if he'd actually hit him more than once. Okay. At least all three of those people are in position to give him a darn good shooting. So I need to draw that tank's attention. Seriously? Bloody hell. Alright. Here's hoping that Alicia doesn't get killed by enemy fire here, otherwise this mission is scuppered. That would be bad.
Minor damage sustained.
Don't worry, the Edelweiss can take it. Tough little tank. Okay, good. He targeted one of the town watchmen. Not. Wait, did he? Oh, good. For a second I thought he killed Alicia, but I think she just dived for cover. Oh, great. Oh, he's taking out the other town watchman. Nice shots. Alright, screw subtlety. This time we're just shooting the tank. I'm kind of running out of time in this part, but yeah, you know what? That's probably a reasonable point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.